points since the last time you played City in June. So there's an awful lot to figure out there.
Joe back heels it. Nobody there for Detroit City. Here's a ball into space. Right. So Miami FC flying a little close to the sun that time.
Around the 18.
True. Sent in, looking for back post, crossed around, nowhere to go.
Job steps through with it. Ben Morris pleading for it, and Job will just take it himself. Job just overran.
In their execution. Maybe had a little bit of a drop off in terms of their intensity and their focus. As you can see, 2 goals.
Ignited set piece taker in this situation, but given Emeko's coming to the game, he's giving you the 2 goals instead of allowed you to control the game. Of course, every player wants to get a hat-trick, especially if you can come onto the game and do it in 20. Really the trivial moments that have had a big impact on this game.
You don't see it every day when a team goes down to 9.
Potential for some teams below them, as you mentioned, Rhode Island, who are picking up steam at this phase of the season to overtake them and eclipse them.
Rhode Island has not lost in a very long time.
That first 5-minute spell, I mean, you just concede those 2 chances and concede the penalty to make this 2-0.
Charleston come forward.
About half an hour to play. Darn Formella in the 6th, and then Ethan Zubak just equalized for Orange County in Arizona. Ball through here.
Danger for that one. As Rio Snowball wants to try and get things going on a counterattack. Andreas Hernandez moves off the play show. Earlier this week, coolest things he said, honestly, was it was great scoring that first goal, the first professional goal in that moment in the Cup game. He goes,
here today will improve their road record to 3-2-1, much better than what they have at home this season. Udati gave it up.
In the offside trap. Look for City to try to push and probe and catch somebody out of position.
And to be fair to Miami FC, that's a tactic we see in Keyworth a lot. Desart with a quick touch. Ball sent up into space.
They've figured out where the weak points are. I'm not betting against that. And part of that is they've realized they're starting to win battles in midfield. Late Jope has had a couple of great.
Williams cut that out. Maxi Rodriguez pings it ahead.
Look at how set City's shape is, Neil. Not a whole lot of movement, just good in their spots, not allowing a lot of avenues for passes. They're just set up to force Miami FC back, and look where the possession is. It's in the back of the net.
Momentum finds Jope, who finds Villanueva with space. And that pass couldn't find its mark to Maxi.
That's a couple of short passes. The other part that's special about Stephen Carroll is he gets what it means to be a captain in Detroit sports. It's a guy coming from Ireland who understands what.
Couldn't connect with Reese Williams.
So restart coming here for Miami. This portion of tonight's match is brought to us by 450 North Brewing. Innovation and creativity through libations.
Well done, Dave.
Deespay pokes it away. Blake.
a chance to get reorganized here. Paula. To the feet of Matrano. Cardone working with Palacios until Knutson and Barbier get back to their central defensive spots. Positive possession here for Miami. and pay it off into something. Brazil. Morgan sent off the top of the broadcast. Birmingham's leading scorer this year with 7 goals, plus 4 in the U.S. Open Cup. He scored at home last week for the Legion. His first touches. Brief, but maybe get him into the game as McCartney's pass errant and picked off by Gavalanis. Maybe back onto it. Mateus into the mix, still defending to Duke. Knutson got ahead to it. As did to Paula. And it's cleared as far away as possible by. So a lengthy stoppage time starting. Perez went to ground. He got a touch to it. It's out for a Miami corner.
14. Moreno overhead parried away by Ndie. Armando Moreno on the volley plucks it out of Dolomaya.
Colorado Springs in late July. You could argue these 4 games overwhelmingly important. Ball through, that is epic. They hadn't done that all year.
Yep. Sometimes that's shocking to teams when you're owning possession, owning the chances, and then
so you got to travel multiple time zones.
Because you think about players that have done damage in this league early on in the season. If you had a look in the crystal ball, do you think Marcanic finishes the year with Charleston? But nothing threatening. And Augie Williams converting on a penalty and grabbing a brace shortly after that. A couple goals in 4-minute span. And that busted this game wide open. Poor entry, Lindley. Put a happy Mother's Day to all of you out there. All the mothers supporting the boys and girls, the men and women.
All the way back to April 6th, 66 days ago, for a 1-0 home win over San Antonio.
The team's a little weaker.
Zawua comes forward again. He's been a menace, and now the shot blocked. Learman out wide. Turner.
Mateus trying to hold off a defender. Lays it off for Perez. Perez's shot blocked. Second time Paula has put his body on the line since coming off the bench.
Zawua comes forward again. He's been a menace, and now the shot blocked. Learman.
Sent in, looking for back post, crossed around, nowhere to go.
Of fantastic quality.
Mateus just did enough to keep his feet. His shot blocked.
Finds Villanueva with space. And that pass couldn't find its mark to Maxey.
That's a couple of short passes.